welcome back to my channel. It's Megan, and today I'm here to discuss with you my thoughts on The Viscount Who Loved Me and unboxing the little goodies from Once Upon a Book Club. If you haven't been part of this series, I've only done one video so far, but there is going to be a series of each of the Bridgerton books. Once Upon a Book Club is a book subscription box that does a thing where they send you the book, and then within the book they do these little post-it notes and it says open your gift here, and then you open the gift with the corresponding number, and it's something that is like listed in the text, and I just have so much fun reading these, so I'm super excited to discuss this one and then open the goodies. This is book 2 of the Bridgerton series. I did do The Duke and I already, so if you'd like to watch that, you can watch it at the link up above, but it's been a long time for me to do these. I can tell because these published in 2021, so we're on 2023 now. It's about time I read them. I've got just all the gifts piled up over here, so I'm excited to finally open these and get them out of my space, but also I've really been enjoying the Bridgerton series, so I'm excited to continue reading these. So The Viscount Who Loved Me is following Anthony Bridgerton, who is the eldest sibling of the Bridgerton children and is Daphne's older brother, obviously. Daphne is the main character of The Duke and I, but in this one we are following Anthony, who is considered a rake and or what this Regency era would consider a player. He is convinced that he will never fall in love and he will never be married, and if he does marry, it will be for convenience and not for love. Our other main character, Kate, is the older sibling of the diamond of the season, the incomparable of the season, as you will. Anthony decides that since he must marry to carry on the Bridgerton name and like fulfill the family with an heir, do his due diligence as the Viscount and as the eldest sibling, he decides he's going to marry a woman that he has no interest in, and he decides to pursue Kate's younger sister. There's a lot of banter, a lot of like enemies to lovers vibes. Anthony and Kate end up getting married through a series of events. So I loved this one. I think Anthony and Kate had such lovely banter, and I fully believed each of their own respective like storylines and character arcs and tension, and I fully believed their feelings for each other, so I really enjoyed this book. I do think it had elements, I don't know if anyone's mentioned this before, I was trying to scour other people's reviews to see if anyone mentioned it, but I think that this is like a retelling of The Taming of the Shrew, if you know of that story, because Kate it's her first season, but she entered it late because her family could only afford one season, so she had to wait until her younger sister was of age, and so she's not elderly, but she would be considered entering that age of like, you might be like not marryable, or you might be entering that spinster age, you know, which is so funny because she's like 21 I think in this novel, and I'm 27 and not married, so what does that make me? I don't know, but overall such good banter is my biggest praise for this book, so I highly recommend reading it. And I'm so excited to watch the season 2 of Bridgerton. I'm currently on season 1. I've watched season 1 before, but I'm rewatching it. I'm excited to watch season 2 finally and like see Anthony and Kate's relationship come to life. But I think that's enough that I've said about the book itself. Let's open these goodies. We have 3 here. So the first one is on page 140. And it says, Kate remained motionless for far longer than he would have thought, obviously loath to kneel before him, even if it was to gather up the key that would provide her with the escape she so obviously desired. So it mentions a key, and I did pick this up earlier, and I was like, that has a very distinct shape, so I do think that this is just a key. I'm not gonna lie. Let's see if I'm right. If it would want to open, good golly gosh. There we go. And it is, yes, it's a key. So it's just like this, I don't know if I would say like iron, cast iron, wrought iron key with a ribbon tied to it. Nothing of like major consequence or whatever, so I don't know if I'll keep it. I like things that relate to the book but are also usable, because I am running out of space on my shelves to display things. But that is fun that you have like the key that is to Anthony's study, I guess. The next one we have here. Anthony grasped the saucer, allowing his gloved fingers to brush against her bare ones. He kept his eyes on her face, noticing the faint pink stain of blush that touched her cheeks. So I think that this is going to be maybe a saucer or some sort of like teacup and like saucer plate. I don't know. It's a like thicker box. Yes. Oh, this is beautiful. So it's got this like floral print inside, and it says, "Ah, gentle reader, the author is pleased to report ... and it's like it's a Bridgerton or Lady Whistledown pamphlet about to start. And I think that there is also a saucer in here. It's just a plain little saucer here. So that is what it all looks like together. I think I'm gonna keep this teacup, but this is fairly like unextraordinary, and I don't really drink tea, but this is really pretty to display on my Bridgerton shelf here. So we'll just do a little switcheroo here and get this back in the box. And our final item is on page 342. Anthony eyed the teapot. I could have cook brew another pot. Dregs of tea. Maybe it's like a tea, like maybe it's a sort of tea, like a tea bag. I don't know what I forgot what the word's called, but I think this might be like a tea. I don't drink tea, so unfortunate for me, but also I don't know if this would be safe. I mean, does tea really go bad? It's just leaves, but it's been, yeah. So we have Earl Grey, we have Breakfast in Paris, and we have Ginger Peach. And let's see, oh, they go bad next month. So I will find someone that enjoys these because, okay, so one goes bad on July 4th, one goes, oh, it says 2024. Okay, we got time. So I'll give these to someone who likes tea. I can think of a few people at my office who enjoy tea. I might try this Ginger Peach. Maybe I'll just force myself to try more different teas with these flavors. I don't know. The only tea I ever enjoy so far that I've tried is the herbal tea of apple cinnamon because it tastes like hot apple cider. So that is my thoughts on the Viscount Who Loved Me, and those are the goodies received. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and stay tuned for the next one, which is An Offer from a Gentleman. And I'll give you a hint, I'm reading it and love it just as much, so I'm so excited to share that one with you as well. But that's all for this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll check in with you in my next one. Bye, friends!